Well, beloved dum-dum motherfuckers, what is going on, everyone? It is I. It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban. And welcome back, guys. This is going to be an amazing conclusion. This is going to be my 73rd anniversary tribute to the SS United States. This is the 14th of January, or the 14th of July of 2025. And 73 years ago today, this amazing ship entered New York Harbor at the end of our maiden voyage to basically cheers and, you know, the whole world basically standing in ovation. And before I do dive in this bitch, I want a big special shout out to LitosAndTea for fucking drawing this amazing picture for the anniversary tribute, which is also going to be used for the thumbnail. If you'd like to go check out his channel, his YouTube, not YouTube, but his deviantart channel, I'll put a link in the description below. But if you're watching, man, fucking thank you so much. And this is his personification of what the legendary United States look like, with the great ship sailing in the distance with the blue ribbon, and as you can see, it says United States lines. Now, for the 73rd anniversary tribute, this is going to be part one, I thought we would talk about the legacy of the United States and what that legacy is, and what better way to talk about the legacy of a ship than through artifacts and memorabilia. As you probably fucking know, I am a massive fan of this ship. I absolutely fucking love this ship, and I've been collecting artifacts from this ship since 2010. So that's about 15 years I've been collecting from this ship. I'm going to warn you, what I'm going to show you, it's not even the tip, I mean it's most of it, but I still got a lot of shit still in a box, and I got other shit I couldn't set out. So without any further ado, there's my Trump flag. Alright. Here we go, guys. This is the majority of my SS United States collection, and there's all kinds of stuff here. And this is basically what I was trying to do, was tell the story of the ship through miscellaneous items from the ship, associated with the ship, and about the ship. And like I said, this is 15 years worth of collecting stuff. And I have stuff, everything from glassware, cups, swizzle sticks, silverware, keys. I even have physical paint chips from the ship, physical elements of the ship, as well as items that were used on board in newspaper articles and books, deck plans, menus, napkins, more napkins, menus. You see there's books, there's movies, documentary films and movies. Like that movie there, Voyage, starring Fred McMurray and Jane Wayne. That motherfucker was filmed on board the ship. And of course, items like my maiden voyage postcard and other photographs. Everything is an individual fucking piece that tells the story of the ship. And this ain't even everything, guys. No, there's not even everything. I still have a lot of shit I couldn't put out in that box. And if you look down there, I have that lantern and that gate valve. The gate valve was actually out of the aft engine room. I think it was used for oil or something, like for oil transferring or something, because it had oil residue in it. And that lantern came out of one of the ship's lifeboats. So, but anyway, basically the reason why I've been collecting this shit for so long is, like I said, I wanted to tell the story of the ship. And through all these items, it tells you the story, even down to even models. Like right there, that's my 1/400 scale Glencoe model of the United States. Of course, the boxes back there covered up with all this stuff. But The model originally was made by the Idea Toy Corporation, which was one of the earlier models made of the ship. And of course you can see there, I have not one, but I have two reval kits for the United States. That one being the original 1950s kit, and that one is the 2016 re-release of the kit. And you can see souvenir candy boxes. That one there being very rare. I've only seen one other one of them. And of course this one, the Benson's one, that's a little more common. And of course photographs. I've got photographs galore. And of course those two. I got that photograph of the ship, passengers on the deck. I have this photographic postcard of her at sea. Of course I have the iconic picture of her crossing the Atlantic on her maiden voyage. And of course postcards. These are always something people love to collect. I got photographic postcards. See? Photographic postcards of the ship. Which these are really sought after. I ain't seen a lot of them for a while. And of course these ones. And this one under here. And of course I have other stuff under here too. I have that particular postcard. This one is actually postmarked from the United States while she was at sea. And of course other things too. Passenger fares booklets, 1969, the final year she was in service. And of course 1952, the first year she entered service. So really we have something from the very beginning of her life and the very end of her life. And of course that right there, that is actually an original Milton Bradley children's puzzle. That one was pretty hard to get a hold of. These brochures, these Let's Look Inside the United States, these are like a really fun cutaway brochure. Shows you the inside of the ship. These are very sought after by collectors. And I recently saw one of these sell for over $100, which is fucking insane. Because I only paid $20 for this one when I got it. So, see? Like I said, those are really fun brochures. Very fun ones to have. And of course, that stuff used on board. A tank log from the forward engine room. And of course, it has the official number. Of course, it's got the United States lines on there. And of course, it's just basically, say, it's just basically, they filled this out as the ship was, you know, to see how much fuel and water and stuff was on the different tanks. I've actually only found one other one. It was from the aft engine room. So those are really fucking hard to come by. But everything you see though, like I said, everything is part of a story. Like this right here, this telegraph was sent to a Mr. and Mrs. Norman Beiser, which they were traveling on the ship. And it was best wishes for a pleasant trip from employees from the Coca-Cola bottling company. That's just cool, which it says September 11th of 1951 at 10:21 a.m. That's really cool. You know. And here we have a souvenir log card. This was from Voyage 386 westbound. This was toward the end of her life. And of course, L.J. Alexanderson was her commanding officer. And of course we have menus. Tons and tons of menus are all under here, but we have pieces of paper that were for the airmail. We have daily programs, cup coasters. This little guy was a card. See? This little guy here was a card from the Embassy World of Speed series. That was actually from a pack of cigarettes. British cigarettes. And I bought this and it came all the way from fucking Australia. Yeah, this came all the way from fucking Australia. But, like I said, even physical elements like keys that were used on board the ship, which they use scratchage Scrollage, yeah, scrollage. That was the type of locks and keys that was used on board. And we even have early stuff here too, like these deck plans are very, very, very early deck plans of the ship. Like the earliest known deck plans for the United States. But, you know, and as you look at all these pieces, you're probably pretty fucking flabbergasted. Well, I'm pretty fucking flabbergasted too that I have this much shit. And of course models, you know, I have a little die-cast trying model there. I have an original wind-up toy of the ship with the original box. And of course books. The Operational Guide to America's Flagship. The Big Ship. The SS United States by John Maxton Graham. Andrew Brighton's book. Picture History. Superliner United States by Henry Billings. The View from Down Below. Speed Queen of the Seas, A Man in a Ship. And the story of America's greatest ocean liner. And of course we have my paper model of the ship that's 1/400 scale. Like I said, my Glencoe model. So, and of course my travel agent's portrait and shit. But, like I said, you know, this is basically the ship's, basically in a small way, this is the ship's legacy. All this, including all that in that box, and that over there and everything, tells the story. Each individual item tells a specific piece of the story, including right here, it's buried, but I have the original Life issue of Life magazine with the actual story in it about the United States, which makes pretty damn good reading. But I mean, you see all this. This is 73 years of a legacy of one of the greatest ships ever built. And now that beautiful ship is going to be destroyed and be sunk. I hope not. But as you can see back there, see a tribute to the SS United States. And there's a sailing schedule. I actually only found 2 others of them, and it wasn't even the original one of those. But like I said, everything you see here, this is all everything that's either from, associated with, or is about the SS United States. I know the collection is fucking huge, but like I said, there's more in there. Advertising, Mark Hunt radiograms, some travel advertising booklets, shit like that. And of course behind Hercules there, we have a gate valve and a lantern from one of the ship's lifeboats. So there you have it, guys. That's going to be part 1 of my 73rd anniversary tribute to the SS United States. Talking a little bit about the legacy of the ship through the items and artifacts collected from her from over the years. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back with you. If you're new to the channel, you like this shit, I fucking do. Hit the fucking subscribe button. Hit the damn notification bell. Never miss a video from yours truly ever again. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban. Sending out smooth seas and clear skies and happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be yourselves. Jesus is a good Lord. Love you all very much. And until next time around, catch your warm trade when the hell anyone knows. Anchors away, motherfuckers. And happy 73rd anniversary, Big U. You big, beautiful liner. I just hope you'll be around for many more to come. God bless the SS United States.